Air shows, while spectacular, carry inherent risks that have sometimes led to tragic outcomes. This video delves into 5 of the most catastrophic airshow disasters in history: the Shoreham airshow crash, Reno air races crash, Farnborough airshow disaster, Ramstein airshow disaster, and Sknyliv airshow disaster. Each of these events resulted in significant loss of life and prompted major changes in safety regulations and protocols. By examining these incidents, we can understand the critical importance of stringent safety measures and the lessons learned to prevent future tragedies. Number 5. Shoreham airshow crash. On August 22, 2015, the Shoreham airshow in West Sussex, England, experienced one of the most tragic airshow incidents in UK history. A Hawker Hunter T-7 jet, piloted by Andrew Hill, failed to complete a loop maneuver and crashed onto the busy A27 road adjacent to the airfield. The aircraft exploded upon impact, resulting in the tragic deaths of 11 people and injuring 16 others. The crash caused a massive fireball and wreckage to spread across the area, leading to significant disruption and a massive emergency response. Eyewitnesses described the scene as horrific, with the jet plummeting almost vertically before the impact. The aftermath of the Shoreham airshow crash prompted a comprehensive investigation by the Air Accidents Investigation Branch, AAIB, and led to a review of airshow safety regulations in the UK. The investigation revealed that the pilot had failed to achieve sufficient height at the top of the maneuver, which resulted in the aircraft being too low to complete the loop. Additionally, the Civil Aviation Authority, CAA, introduced stricter safety measures, including enhanced pilot training requirements and more rigorous assessments of airshow displays to prevent such tragedies in the future. The crash had a profound impact on the community and the airshow industry, highlighting the critical importance of stringent safety protocols in aerial performances. Number 4. Reno air races crash. On September 16, 2011, the Reno air races in Nevada, USA were tragically interrupted by a catastrophic crash that resulted in one of the deadliest air race disasters in history. A highly modified North American P-51 Mustang, named the Galloping Ghost, and piloted by 74-year-old Jimmy Leeward, lost control during a high-speed turn. The aircraft experienced mechanical failure, likely due to a faulty trim tab, causing it to pitch violently upwards and then plummet into the spectator area near the grandstands. The crash killed 11 people, including Leeward, and injured 69 others, many critically. The sudden and violent nature of the crash sent debris flying, creating chaos and panic among the thousands of spectators. The aftermath of the Reno air races crash led to significant changes in air racing regulations to enhance safety for both pilots and spectators. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, conducted a thorough investigation, concluding that the modifications to the aircraft and the high speed at which it was flying contributed to the crash. As a result, new safety measures were implemented, including more rigorous inspections of modified aircraft, stricter guidelines for air race courses, and increased distances between the race path and spectator areas. The disaster profoundly impacted the air racing community and raised awareness about the risks associated with high-speed aerial competitions, leading to ongoing efforts to balance the thrill of air racing with the utmost safety. Number 3. Farnborough airshow disaster. On September 6, 1952, the Farnborough airshow in the United Kingdom witnessed one of the most tragic airshow disasters in history. During a demonstration flight, a de Havilland DH-110 jet fighter broke apart mid-air in front of thousands of spectators. The aircraft, piloted by John Derry, was performing a high-speed pass when it disintegrated, sending debris hurtling towards the crowd. The cockpit and both engines separated from the fuselage, with one engine landing in an area densely populated with spectators. The disaster resulted in the deaths of 31 people, including Derry and his flight test observer, Anthony Richards, and left many more injured. The Farnborough airshow disaster prompted immediate changes in airshow safety protocols. Investigations revealed that structural failure of the aircraft caused the accident, leading to new regulations aimed at improving the design and testing of high-speed aircraft. Additionally, stricter safety measures were implemented at air shows, including greater distances between performing aircraft and spectators and enhanced emergency response protocols. The tragedy underscored the inherent risks of air displays and led to a re-evaluation of how such events were conducted, prioritizing the safety of both pilots and the public. Number 2. Ramstein Airshow Disaster. On August 28, 1988, the Ramstein Airshow in Germany became the site of one of the deadliest airshow disasters in history. During a performance by the Italian Air Force's Frecce Tricolori aerobatic team, a tragic mid-air collision occurred. 3 Ermacchi MB-339 jets collided during a complex maneuver known as the Pierced Heart Formation. The collision caused one of the jets to crash directly into the crowd of spectators, resulting in a catastrophic explosion and fireball. The disaster led to the deaths of 70 people, including the 3 pilots, and injured over 1,000 others, many of whom sustained severe burns and other critical injuries. The aftermath of the Ramstein airshow disaster prompted significant changes in airshow safety regulations worldwide. The investigation into the accident highlighted the need for stricter controls on the proximity of spectators to aerial performances and better emergency response preparedness. As a result, airshows implemented greater safety distances between the flight paths and the audience, along with improved medical and firefighting resources on site. The tragedy at Ramstein Air Base remains a stark reminder of the potential dangers associated with aerial displays and the crucial importance of rigorous safety measures to protect both participants and spectators. Number 1. Sknyliv Airshow Disaster. On July 27, 2002, the Sknyliv Airshow near Lviv, Ukraine, became the site of the deadliest airshow disaster in history. During a performance by the Ukrainian Air Force, a Su-27 fighter jet lost control while executing a complex maneuver. The aircraft failed to recover from a roll and crashed into the crowd of spectators, causing a massive explosion and sending debris flying in all directions. The impact and resulting chaos led to the deaths of 77 people, including 28 children, and injured over 500 others. The disaster unfolded in mere seconds, leaving a scene of devastation and panic among the attendees. The Sknyliv airshow disaster prompted a thorough investigation and led to significant changes in airshow safety protocols in Ukraine and around the world. The investigation revealed that pilot error, combined with inadequate safety measures and poor planning, contributed to the tragedy. The pilots, who survived the crash, were later found guilty of gross negligence and sentenced to prison. In response to the disaster, stricter regulations were implemented to increase the distance between performing aircraft and spectators, improve emergency response readiness, and ensure rigorous safety checks for both aircraft and pilots. The Sknyliv disaster remains a poignant reminder of the inherent risks associated with airshows and the critical importance of stringent safety measures. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Until next time.